everyone. Welcome back to Affable Amigos React. Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm Joker, and today I'll be listening to my best friend's top 100 songs of 2024. So in case you're new here, Jay and I are very different in terms of style and taste, pretty much in all aspects. But that's probably to our benefit and why we get along so well. At least I think so. But who knows? Um, yeah, yeah. His taste in music usually leans towards like hip hop and rap. And I generally enjoy most hard rock and metal. But that's not to say I don't listen to other genres. My playlists, I feel, are incredibly varied, and I'm always hoping to find new music. And then this exercise kind of helps me dissect their music library and stuff like that. But as a music lover, I'm always excited to check out new artists and expand my library. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So now I'm gonna have to share this. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Mr. J obviously isn't here, but this video is about him. Let's see. Top 100 songs of 2024. To begin, well, okay, so obviously this is a 5 hour and 30-minute playlist. We're not gonna do all that. Nobody got time for that. So we can already see from a couple selections here. Yep. Lots of popular names here, lots of pop. Just now, before I got to his episode, he did quote unquote warn me. He's like, hey, I didn't know that's what you wanted to play this for. I used to be the office DJ and such and such. It sounds like a bunch of excuses to me. No, if these are his top 100s of 2024, boom, this is his music. That's how I'm going off of this. Don't be ashamed. There's no need to be ashamed of what you listen to. Everybody likes different things. Got my water break. Got my LaCroix limoncello flavor. Got to stay hydrated. All right. So let's see. Starting at number 100, we got Superstition, Stevie Wonder, classic track, classic. All right. So right now we're just gonna like look through, skim a little bit, see if anything pops out, and then especially if it's something I don't recognize, I want to give that a listen. But let's see, Black Eyed Peas, Connor Price. I don't know who that is. Should I give him a listen? I guess that could be number one, or at least the first one that I listened to. So let's go, give it a try.
I'm the underdog, put it all on flow. We gon' find out when they miss the bow. Switch up the beat like a sicko mode. Hard drive full of these bullets. They know that it's loaded. They down me some bullets. You know I ain't
switch it up.
See what I read and they know when I
He said he was gonna do it.
I said and they know when I spoke it. I still gotta do it my own way. Ain't no one telling me how I can move.
For a second.
Okay? Move it my own pace. I got a lot on my list to do, but they call on me. What you running from? Let me talk my piece.
Simple. Quite simple. Eminem, Lose Yourself, classic. Yeah, Connor Price. Never heard that name before. At least I don't think so. That was okay. Oh, there he is again. Black Eyed Peas. So you gotta let me know. Oh, wait a second. Pause. If you don't know, in a previous episode, Mr. J, he was talking about like the Spotify algorithm, how it always tries to serve him logic. And here we are at number 93, Homicide by Logic, featuring Eminem. Now, he's going to have to let me know about this. We're going to have to, he's going to have to tell me. Because he called Logic trash. He called it garbage. I don't listen to Logic, so I don't know. I have no leg to stand on. But I know he's a big Eminem fan, so I don't know. I mean, does that justify why it's at number 93? Because I wasn't expecting like zero Logic on this playlist, the way he talked about it. Because when this man hates somebody or something, there's no comparison. Let's give that a listen real quick.
Son, you know why you the greatest alive?
Why, Dad?
Cause you came out of my butt. Industry, yeah, they know what I'm about, and I dare get to test me, cause not a single one of you motherfuckers impress me.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything are getting washed like bathing. Cause them C's know, but you don't wanna hear me spit the facts. Your shit is ass like a tailbone, and you're trapped in your cell phone. I'm a chicken scratch on the head with an ant, tuck an ab, like a fucking dab. The track is the blood, I'm a track that I'm attacking it. What Dracula, fuck that shit, I'm up back with a thud. Man, stop.
And I'm going to Fanikins, trying to get up a Planikins. All of the Planikins, Anakin, Panikins. Well, all of Anakin, Anakin, Anna in the cabana. I'm in a cabana in the Janet. I'm in a cabana.
Hey, so when I started recording this earlier, it only recorded the first 10 minutes. I don't understand what happened, but that means I only heard 2 other songs after the first time it dropped out. Anyway, it's been a day. I don't know if you could tell. A bit chilly here now. Got on a sweater. Let's see if we can continue on. And for how long? When we left off, I was making a big deal about Homicide by Logic featuring Eminem. I'm just gonna have to reprocess my thoughts, because this was almost 10 hours ago for me. Because after I crashed, I needed some time to decompress. I'm like, man, I was so upset. Anyway, yeah. So that was number 93, Homicide by Logic featuring Eminem. I thought it was okay. That last part, I'm not sure. My question was, is that really Eminem or not? And if it is, that's really funny. If it's not, who is that? Because it's like a really good parody of Eminem. Yeah. I still thought it was simple but fun at the same time. And then I was just pointing out how you could tell instantly where the Office DJ flavors came in. Like, look at this. You got Toxic, Britney Spears, Daddy Yankee, bunch more Eminem, Whitney Houston. And then we started seeing, look at this. Number 80 is Queen, right? I'm quite familiar with Queen, being the rock and metal head of this group. So yeah, my question was, Jordan, is this your personal preference? Do you like this Queen song, or is this part of the Office DJ effect of last year? Yeah, then we just kept scrolling through, and then we see a lot of tracks from The Death of Slim Shady, because I know Jordan was super excited for this album. And I thought I'd give it a try. I never listened to a full Slim Shady album from start to finish, so I'm like, hey, I'm here for that. Anyway, let's keep going. And then I noticed there was a lot of who is it? Joyner Lucas. I did listen to one of his songs. Let's see if we can find it. But then I was just assessing. Look, he's got Lionel Richie, tons of Black Eyed Peas. It's like you can tell which songs were part of the Office playlist, because they're just plain old pop songs. Again, nothing wrong with that. It's just not my cup of. It's like we know them, but I don't go out of my way to listen to them. There was somebody or something specific that stood out to me the first time. I think, okay. So after the first couple, 40 essentially, I skipped through a lot because I was like, either A, I know these songs through pop culture, or B, I don't care for any of them. Nothing stood out to me, minus a few names here and there. But then I got up to, where was it? Number 47, I Didn't Go by Joyner Lucas featuring Simba and DMX. So for you guys, I'll give it a listen again from start to finish, just so we can assess it proper, right? Because I have some things to say about this song. Let's go.
Project Windows was my only fan. Take my mama out the hood, that was my only plan. I'ma overthink it, I over plans. You still throwing haymakers, praying and hope it lands. Big dogs gotta play for keeps. I'm courtside or I'm in the suites. It's acting like they ain't know, but I bet they know now.
Pause. Okay. So earlier in the first recording, my question was, is this kind of motif and idea typical only in rap? Because it's something that I only see in hip hop and the rap scene. It's like I called it a vicious cycle where they express and talk about being put down all the time and like facing struggles and such and overcoming those struggles. But then they themselves try to put others down. And now my excuse was that they're not pointing fingers and naming names. They're just talking about other people in that same situation. They talk about their own struggles, but then they put down other people in those same struggles and making either mistakes or the same mistakes as they are. And my question was like, why? And that's why, to me, it felt like a vicious cycle of like hate and height, and then back down to like just building each other up and putting each other down all the time. Just boom, 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 boom. But I don't know. Maybe it's like a click thing, because I understand that there's a lot of people that, especially if it's your friends or someone close that you want to bring them up and like help them out. But then like there's always this like push and pull of like, then there's people that you don't care for, and then like it seems like a big thing that you want to, or that these artists tend to knock them down or push them down. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I understand wanting to stand out and be like above the rest. Yes, I get that. I think that's like a normal human experience. But then maybe it's just me. I try. I don't know if you can tell in all our content we've done this past year, I try super hard not to talk down on other people. But that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's a character thing. But yeah, I mentioned how the first part, or the first two parts of this track, because it's Joyner Lucas and then Simba, how you can like feel and hear their struggles, and it's like a super mellow beat. It's like chill, quiet all around. And then I was hyped. I was waiting for DMX, because not only is he like, I mean, I don't know, I got no words, because all I could keep saying was there's a reason he's the GOAT. And the reason very well could be right here.
Been through the pain, been through the struggle, been through the rain, made it our best and the worstest.
Listen.
Yet to be seen. And based on what I've been through, I don't know what that means. But
not to the words, but to the pain and turmoil in the voice. Lyrics are just as important, but for me, it's the feeling.
Before I was born, you was right there. Even after I'm gone, I love it, man. I thank you for it all. I thank you for it all. I thank you for my triumphs. I just thank you for it all. Everything I went through.
And then that stutter right there. See, I just stuttered too. That stutter is so genuine, and then gives this like human quality. It's not about whatever the glitz and glamour and being gaudy and like whatever, women, money, all this stuff. It's just him talking, and it's almost like spoken poetry. That's why I was like freaking out when I first heard this. I was like, this is why he is the GOAT. Let's run it back.
Hello, I'm talking to somebody. I didn't go, no.
And then when this track ended, like I see why the title is I Didn't Go. And it was just perfect mind blown moment. Not only did this make me a bigger fan of DMX, but like the track overall was really cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this. Finally, something to hook me. Ooh, well, let's continue. Oh yeah, and I gave that like a 9 out of 10 just because of DMX's verse alone. But yeah, as we continue, you can see a lot of the just regular pop music. I mentioned how I loathe this song, Moves Like Jagger, Maroon 5 with Christina Aguilera. I said it was too simple, boring, and just the opposite of an earworm. It was just annoying from the day I heard it. Then I noticed more Connor Price, lots of Connor Price, LMFAO Party Rock Anthem. I knew this was part of his like DJ playlist. Again, this is his top 100, but he mentioned how he was office DJ for a very long time. But then I was like, bro, just own if you like this music. You don't have to make an excuse. Just it's okay to like what you like. Except maybe for this one. I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas. This song should be blacklisted on everybody's playlist. Annoying, repetitive, overrated. This is the meaning of overrated. This is the definition of overrated. get rid of the song, please. Just no more. And then as we got to the last quarter of this top 100 songs of 2024, there's a lot of plain old boring pop music. For me, I need more stimulation, which I don't know if either I skipped a lot because I'm not familiar with the artist, or just none of the titles stood out to me. So I don't know. Usually after this, I'm probably gonna reach out to Jordan and ask him which of these songs really stood out to him. Obviously, I'm gonna listen to some of the top 10s. That'll be in just a minute. But like, again, Black Eyed Peas, Eminem, Maroon 5, Rihanna, Michael Jackson. You saw some Outkast, Lionel Richie. A lot of these like super just poppy pop, everybody knows radio top 100 Billboard songs that I'm just like, that's not my style. I like something that's different. These are kind of, they're good, but they can be boring. That's just me. I don't know. But then I saw this one. And then Fragile by Tech-N9ne and Kendrick Lamar. I've recently come to love Kendrick. And then you see Mayday and Kendall Morgan. Those two I don't know. But I'm familiar with Tech-N9ne. I love Kendrick. And then so I decided, hey, let's give this one a listen. So roll.
You said you'd never ever break to play songs to them now. We're shouting now.
I never thought I'd be so. I don't ever.
Some of the people appointed to give an opinion, you never do get it. I want you to come on. I'm the non, I'ma look very mean when I'm full. Scribalometer has never been at a show. By the time to the read about my shit, yes, I'm
fragile.
We're shouting now.
I never thought I'd be so.
Tell me that I'm famous. Tell me that my name is big as Venus, Jupiter, and then Uranus. We're shouting now.
I never thought I'd be so.
I don't know, bro. I gotta say, that was hella boring. Not only was the beat simple, it was quiet, and obviously, sure, the song is called Fragile, whatever. It's about being sensitive, being in touch, with your feelings. But I don't know. That was no. Bring back Bethlehem's playlist, the depressing one. This was just boring. Oh man, anytime I try to bring up some rock and heavy music, the guys always talk about how it's boring and repetitive, and what am I supposed to get from this? I don't know. I feel like a lot of these have similar feelings, and then when you get into each track, to me, the instrumentals get super repetitive. It's the same beat for 4 minutes. It didn't like have any ups, downs. It was just boom, start to finish, the same thing, at least for this track. I really liked, again, earlier, way earlier, the DMX song. That had waves and levels. Not including any of the office DJ pop stuff. No, we don't count. Those are their own things. There's some of these are a reason they're classics. Some of these are reasons they're boring. But this one being a relatively new track to me, no. I'm looking for new music, and it has to be stimulating, fun, or at least sound interesting. That was kind of boring. Even Tech-N9ne, he's the first title on this track, but he sounded like, what, a couple verses here and there? Not even a here and there. It was just like one chunk of him, and that was it. Nah. Moving on. So I mentioned seeing a lot of Connor Price, and we're getting close to the top 10. So then I was figuring, I know Airplanes I hate. Again, poppy, boring, repetitive. I know I hate that song. Michael Jackson, I like Michael. That's just me. Not Like Us. Modern day classic. This song is always on repeat. You can see I got the little check mark. It's added to my playlist already. And then we see Nick D, Still Hot, featuring Connor Price. So I keep saying Nick D and Connor Price on this playlist. So I figured since we're already in the top 10, we could give this one a listen. So number 10, Nick D featuring Connor Price, Still Hot.
Dad, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Without a pill pop, Bill Cosby, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Still the man in my town, they had to crown me.
What I used to make in a day, I make it hourly.
TikTok, yeah, last time I checked,
What? Look, 2 minutes. I don't know, y'all. To me, this is background music. I don't care for it. I keep saying boring. It's just boring. It's understimulating. Nothing's happening. I don't know, Mr. J. I get it. If you like it, you like it. That's fine. I'm trying so hard not to just put it down, but it is boring, dog. What even that Bill Cosby lyric, I don't know. I don't really care for it. Like I understand what they're saying, what the reference is, but it just feels like a cheap jab. Like, nah. But whatever. We're in the top 10 now. Fuel by Eminem and JID. I get it. Sure. Yes. Like I said, I listened to this album when it came out because not only was the homie excited for it, I was curious. I was like, okay, this is probably the first time in my conscious life that I'm there for an Eminem drop, right? So I was like, whatever, I'll give it a listen as soon as it drops. And I did. I enjoyed it. I haven't gone back to it, but I hate it. So let's continue. We're already in the top 10, right? That Was Still Hot by Nick D and Connor Price. I give it a 2 out of 10. If I skip M, we can go to Corey Hawkins, 96,000, featuring all these other people. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. In the Heights, motion picture soundtrack. Bro, what? So I've never seen In the Heights, and I never listened to the soundtrack. I understand he's a big enjoyer of Broadway and musicals and hip hop. So all this, you can imagine how he reacted to when we watched Hamilton together. So if I could look at the credits. Yep, written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. I can respect an artist when I see an artist. I can respect the name Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's boom. He's among one of the modern classics of our generation. He, when I see his name, I understand it's going to be great. But I don't know, overall, for me, it's all about feeling. Yes, I understand he's a great lyricist, writer, poet, all that stuff. But I'll give this one a full listen from start to finish. And for me, let's see where it lands. I've never seen In the Heights. I don't think I understand what the movie is about or the play, anything. I don't care. I have no point of reference. So just surface level, if we listen to this song, I'll give it a go. Nearly 6 minutes, and this man complains about long songs.
Damn, 96,000.
Bling, I want the brass ring like Frodo. He goes, Miss Lion like Pinocchio. If you scared
that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
oh, you
No. Stop. What? Again, it's all the pop culture references for me. I'm like, I don't care. Yes, I'm familiar with these things, but why? Who cares? Frodo, Pinocchio, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know, y'all. To me, it feels uninspired and boring. As you can tell, I'm spazzing out. I don't write anything. I'm a music enjoyer. I don't write. I don't do nothing creative in any writing media form. Nothing. I don't know. It feels tacky. Is that the right word? Tacky? Because I don't want to say lazy. You still had to come up with an idea to string these words together. It just feels cheap and tacky. That's all I can think of.
You better stop rapping. You not ready. It's gonna get high in life with no regrets. And no breaking your neck for respect or a paycheck.
1, 2, 3. What would you do with 96 G's? I mean, if it's just between you and me. Esa pregunta es.
With 96,000, I'd finally fix housing. Give the body your computers and wireless web browsing. Your kids are.
You were so cute. I was just thinking off the top of my head.
96K. Go.
If I win the lottery, you'll never see me again.
Damn, we only joking. Stay broke then.
I'll be downtown.
I don't know. That feels like such a whack transition.
Get out of the barrio.
Real
If
gold.
I
Imagine how
win
we feel
the
going real slow down the highway of life. We know
This part and the first part I don't know. Don't mesh well. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So let's move on. Jessie Reyez, let's go. So if you haven't watched our last episode, go back and watch our last episode. But Bethlehem, our fellow amigo or amiga, she introduced me to Jessie Reyez. So that was the first time I ever listened to her, and I decided I have to go listen to more of her music. I haven't since, but seeing her name, I got some faith. This is number 7. Jessie Reyez featuring Big Sean. Big Sean, I don't think I care for him, having grown up in the early 2000s, but we'll see. I'll try to be as unbiased as possible. 2 minutes, nothing crazy. This is number 7, Shut Up, by Jessie Reyez.
Phone full of options, bank full of bills. Don't do it cause I need to, I do it for the thrill. Phone full of options, bank. It's been a couple years since I made a couple mil. Touch it down in the hills, put my stick to the tail, and I double that, triple that.
I don't know.
Talk to me nice in my North Face
just the beat alone.
These men just mad they can't have it. They bitches plastic. That
Hey, phone full of options, fucking on the top 10, bag full of antioxidants for the toxins. Know your ex watching, know they see me locked in.
Guys, what? Now I'm just. I don't get it.
Shut up. Might ride your face just to get to the.
Now, hear me out. I know I kept saying the repetitive lyrics. Well, they're boring. They're repetitive. Duh. That's what that means. But it's something about Jessie Reyez. I don't know. The homegirl. That's the homie. Start to finish, the track as a whole, because of her, I loved it. I give it a. I don't know. I want to rank it higher. But whoever this Big Sean is, as soon as he opened his big mouth, lost a ton of points. Boring there. Why is it? Why? What is it? What is about the male and female rappers? They have a different sound and cadence to their. Is that their lyrics? Is it their voice? Whatever. I know earlier I talked about being repetitive, which I'm repeating myself a lot. Jessie Reyez's lyrics, I liked them overall. The cadence, the sound, all the things that she rhymed were top notch, perfect. Top 10 again. But I don't know, something about this guy, they sounded, I don't know, simple, a little pretentious, and kind of it just Batman, black man, billionaire, but ain't nobody Robin. I don't know, they feel cheesy. They feel like on the nose. The beat. Oh my God. Okay, I think that's what does it for me the most is the beat. But just Jessie's flow in general. I really enjoy it. And then this verse that she just repeats, obviously, throughout the whole song. Phone full of options, bank full of bills. Don't do it because I need to. I do it for the thrill. Not only is she stepping up to the plate, saying I can do this just because it's fun for her, but then she mentions the bank full of bills, which like when we got bills, you got to pay those, right? So not only is it fun for her and she can do it so well and so easily, but hey, she got responsibilities, and if she can take care of those responsibilities doing something she loves and that she's good at, more power to her. I'm telling you, Jessie Reyez, thank you, Bethlehem, for putting her on my radar. Top 7. That was Shut Up by Jessie Reyez, featuring Big Sean. I don't know. I just want to tell Big Sean to shut up. That's just me. Here he is again, Connor Price, number 6. What do you guys think? Give us a like if you want me to listen to Connor Price. Thumbs down if you don't care. Actually, no. Please don't thumbs down. Thumbs up if you want me to listen to Connor Price. If you don't want me to listen to Connor Price, skip ahead.
I miss driving in the HOV just.
Our tie get severed was the only way to cut you loose. No U-turns.
I miss driving in the HOV just you and me, no hurry. I miss
6 out of 10. Okay, top 5. Jesus Christ, there's a reason this man loves Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, whatever you want to call him. Top 5. All 5 of them are Eminem songs. What? You need to beware resident songs of Antichrist. These are all from The Death of Slim Shady. It's just some of these are the single version. What? And Hush, Antichrist Renaissance coming. Damn, bro. That's it? I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised, but that makes it a letdown for me. I guess I knew you better than I thought I did. I was hoping for a surprise, but I'm not surprised. I saw M being in your top 5. I didn't think he would make up your top 5. Does that make sense? Damn, son. Not only was this boring, I don't know. You're also going to have to let me know what songs am I skipping and what songs am I missing that you think stand out. Jordan, not only would I love for you to let me know which songs I need to check out, and then you in the comments also tell me, what do you think I would enjoy of this playlist? Whatever. Hey, but we did it. Jordan's top 100 songs of 2024. Overall, Bethlehem's playlist was I think I said 6 out of 10. I don't know, dog. Homie, you're my best friend, but I don't care for much of this. I'm gonna have to give this a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, dog. I love you, but what is this? All this stuff is like, if I had to compare it to food, it's like chicken noodle soup. I don't care for chicken noodle soup. It's great. It's reliable. It tastes good. Yes. But I don't care for that. I need some spice. I need something. I need more. Give me something else. Whatever. It was still fun. Well, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me and checking out Jordan's, aka Mr. J, aka the homie J Moore, his top 100 songs of 2024. In all the past recordings, I keep seeing this wall. It's just really blank. I feel like I want to put something here. I don't know what. If you have any ideas, put it down in the comments. If there's anything you would like me to listen and react and review, let me know. Eventually, I'll have the guys listen to my music, and they can give me their 2.5 cents and put me down and tell me how dumb rock music is. But hey, until then, like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad we got this over with. I'll see you guys next time. Joker out.